Oh, whoopsies. That's why I had it saved at that point. Alright, well welcome back guys to more of the Rise of the Riddermark series. This is episode 14, we're on turn 110. We got a battle going on here, looks like Gondor needs our help. They've got a lot of strength to show up for it here. Our forces are fairly, it's evenly matched I would say. Looks like the enemy is bringing up a lot of these Uruk tier units. So we got a lot of black Uruks, halberds, and spears. They also have some of the temple knights here. We'll have to be on the lookout for those guys. And some great beasts. They have some trolls with them too. And some more great beasts and warg riders. But not a big deal. Shouldn't be anything too hard for our cavalry to master. Okay, so Gondor is starting off in a pretty decent place. At least they've got this part of the hill to defend.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Our allies are coming from that direction over there. And meanwhile, we should be showing up right behind the enemy. Let's try to get our cavalry going as quickly as possible. Alright, I think the best thing to do first is to get some of our missile cavalry organized. Actually, I think I'll do this instead. I might veer some of you guys off a bit. I need to get you guys lined up first. Send all my skirmishers out. Okay, and the heavy cavalry, let's just go ahead and put you guys... Is this Gondor? Yeah, thank goodness, that's Gondor. Alright, what's going on over here? What do we got going on here? Oh crap, they got those ballistas. We're gonna have to start moving in. They're already gonna start shooting at us soon. I'm gonna start moving in against these guys now. We gotta hit them now. Alright, what about these guys? Yeah, let's get you guys moving over here. I need you guys to move forward. Alright, very good, very good. Let's get you guys out of there. What's going on over here? Alright, you guys. Yep, just hit these guys over here. I'm gonna group you guys up. It's a bit chaotic at the moment, not gonna lie. Ooh, crap. Get out of there. They're already aiming. They got a lot of ballistas to deal with. Alright, I better bring you guys up. I need some of you guys to come up here fast. Alright, what's going on over here? I'm going to have you guys pull back a little bit. I can't keep micromanaging from there. Oh, very nice. Alright, so that's one captain killed. Now let's get you guys pulling back. Dang it. They're cutting us off. Alright, I need you guys to fall back entirely. You guys will just stay put. Yeah, these dang Warg Riders are messing up everything over here. Just trying to take out these ballistas quickly. Alright, I need you to come up here now.
Men have slain the enemy general.
Okay, so that's 2 captains killed.
Will to fight.
Battle might end a lot faster than I expected. Alright, you're just gonna stay hidden back here. Gotta do something with you guys really quick. Let's line you up. Oh, for God. What is this? Why can't I... What the heck? That's not making any sense. Alright, let's get all these guys over here. You guys finished off those wargs, that's good. Let's get you charging behind these Urduks over here really quick. I gotta get my troops more organized over here. I don't know what's going on. Gotta get you guys grouped up. I'm gonna start sending you guys over this way to help out. Okay. I'm getting rid of this ballista crew, that's nice. We got these guys on the run.
Ally lies dead, slain by the enemy. We must help his men avenge him.
Okay, I don't know who just died. Galathil? Okay, so that was an actual general that we just lost. That our ally just lost. Alright, I'm gonna get my general over here. He's gonna help out.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, let's get you guys grouped up again. Yeah, the balance of power is still pretty even, unfortunately. Alright, stop shooting, guys. Stop shooting. Alright, I need all of you guys to start organizing. We're gonna have to start swinging around. I think we better start swinging around this way. Let's get up this hill over here. I need you guys. Yeah, you can stay put, but I'm gonna send you guys over here to help out. Looks like it's getting a little intense over here. Where's that general? Alright, that's looking good. Oh, these great beasts are still a problem. I'm going to send all of my cavalry over here to deal with them. There you go. Yep, you come over here and help out. Alright, let's get you out of there. Fall back, fall back. Just hide. Yep, take care of those Uruk spears. We're just going to swarm these guys with arrows. That might be enough to get them to start panicking. Oh, you guys need to spread out a bit. Alright, this might be helping out. I'm surprised these guys haven't run amok yet. They're pretty sensitive to intense combat. Yeah, I hear the horn blowing, but I don't really know. Oh, crap. Yep, get out of there. We got Hellbirds coming up. Get out of there. Crap. Get out of there. Get out of there. Son of a gun, really? Dang it. Waste of my cavalry. Just lost a bunch of good soldiers. I'm gonna try to hit these guys here. Gonna hit you guys.
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, that was a little costly. Let's get out of there. Alright, and that one's running amok. I think I'll give these guys a break. They've done enough fighting. And where do those trolls go? Oh, they must have been killed off already. That's good.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, we're gonna have to start hitting these guys over here. Are they leaving the battlefield? Oh no, they're just being pursued. Some are retreating.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
How come you guys are stuck there? It's again stuck. Alright, let's get you guys moving down here. Oh crap. Yep, let's get out of there. I don't want to run into that. Okay, stop shooting, guys. Stop shooting. Alright, let's get you guys lined up over there. Alright, that was good. Let's get out of there. Definitely get out of there. Alright, so they're retreating. Let's go ahead and catch up to them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Wow, even the Lasanag Axemen are running away. Alright, we got these guys running. We are capturing a lot of prisoners. Over 700 prisoners right now. It's not bad. It's really good. I think it's just these guys that are left. That's it. The rest of these guys are running. Alright, let's get you guys moving around. I think this might be the last one left. I don't see anyone else left that's still fighting or standing. Alright, I think I'll just stay on standby over here. I don't want to deal with those archers and their friendly fire.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, and who's this over here? Just one orc, maybe two? Oh no, it's still that same beast running around. Okay, so we're done here. We don't need to wait this out.
We are victorious. Our soldiers have fought and died well today.
Yes, they most certainly have. We definitely caught a lot of prisoners. 920 prisoners caught. So topping the chart here, 286 from the bodyguards. Casualties inflicted, not so much across the board. Not a whole lot of kills. 1903 true, says unexpected error? Okay, let me check my YouTube stream here. Is it saying that on Twitch, or is it saying that on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know what it is lately with my Twitch followers and my viewers having a hard time with the stream. No, YouTube's still running fine. Unexpected error. Okay, let me know if you're seeing any error message or if the screen is still black, because the Twitch stream is running just fine. I'm not having any issues on my end. I mean, I'm looking at it from another computer and it's perfectly good. Okay. If only I was up there to help Khazad-dûm, because I'd be very happy to help him take Fen home. Alright, so it looks like we might be at a bit of a stalemate here. Gondor has a lot of troops across the river. Oh, in the harsh deserts of Near Harad, a new host gathers to beat back the fiends who dare invade the tribe's homeland. Accompanied by the stomp of Mumikil, their swords and spears glitter under the harsh sun as they come from near and far to answer the call of the serpent. With hardened hearts, the Southrons are ready to drive back the invaders who brought so much death and destruction to their land. And Haran's leader is dead. Okay, very nice. Alright guys, so to start off on a new turn here, one thing I want to address is that I have been completely erroneous in how I've been calling this the Falls of Rarus. It's the Gates of Argonath. I don't know why I keep calling it the Falls of Rarus. Every time I look it up, it's some reference to some sort of metal or rock band. I don't know where exactly I'm getting this from, the Falls of Rarus. But it is the gates of Argonath, or the Pillars of Kings, is what this is properly referred to as. Now, looking over at our campaign against Dol Guldur, it looks like Dol Guldur is sending its Doom stack up against Dor Narhok. It looks like they're going to try to take it with 2 full stack armies, which really puts us in a bind over here. It's bad enough we have to deal with the Doom stack, but even worse that now we're dealing with potentially a 4-to-1 situation. Maybe even a 5-to-1 situation, I'm not sure. I'm trying to get these guys over there as quickly as I can. There is a possibility that I will have to abandon Dor Narhok over altogether, because there is just no way that I'll be able to properly defend this on my own. Despite the quality of our troops, we'd be very hard-pressed to actually defend this. Yeah, they're not going to make this. They're really not going to give up on this that easily. Also, it looks like the elves might try to take Dol Guldur away from Gundabad, because I did sell this over to them. I mean, if they do take it, they're going to lose it right away. That was the whole point of me giving it to Gundabad, so that Dol Guldur doesn't get it back so quickly. But as for this situation, I really don't know what I'm going to do, because my troops are still too far away. I can try my best to get these guys over there faster. Also, Theoden might be slowing us down a bit over here.
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, just give me a moment here. I seem to be getting blasted with some text messages. Yeah, it's just my group chat. The Smite group chat. Every Wednesday, you got a bunch of our friends playing Smite 2.
Your orders.
And we've had a group chat for probably about 2 years at this point. Just more and more people being added to it.
My lord.
Alright, so
My lord.
here's what we could do. I hate to do this, but it might be best to send Eomer back over to Dor Narhok for now to defend this region, even though my original plan was to keep sending him northeast towards Dorwinion. But I may just have to give that role to Theoden now, because I am not going to be able to get these troops there on time. It will come under siege by next turn, unfortunately. And these guys will not be there on time to provide enough aid, because I know they're going to attack. As soon as they get their siege equipment set up over the course of one turn, they're going to attack the following turn.
Your orders, my lord.
So I don't think I have much choice but to send Eomer over there now. Either that, or I could just abandon Dor Narhok now. Because then if I do that, I can send Theodred back over this way. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll abandon it now. And then when I can properly regroup, I'll take out the Doom stack by itself. Once we're done with that, we'll just take Dor Narhok back right away. Because the biggest problem is just the intensity of this Doom stack. We're dealing with Khamul Shadow Knights. We've got Khamul Chosen over here. We got Trolls, Giant Spiders, Spider Hunters, Mirkwood Spears. It's a real mess. I don't think this Doom stack is as bad as previous ones, though. But, it's still pretty awful altogether. Castellans of Dol Guldur, yeah, these guys are awful to deal with. If you're playing as Lotharodia, normally if you have just an army of bodyguards and heroes, you can fend off against this pretty darn well. But I've never fought a Dol Guldur Doom stack with Rohirrim before. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that just yet. Like I said, I could just sell it to Gundabad now and then just take it back right away. That may not be such a bad idea. Or if I stay and try to defend it, I feel like we're going to be in a worse situation if I try to defend this region. Because I don't have a ton of infantry to defend the walls or the gates, and the cavalry is going to be absolutely hopeless behind walls. So we need to be on an open field where we can surround the enemy, hit them where they're weakest. I think that might be the best bet. Just abandon Dor Narhok for now, And then we'll take it back once we can properly regroup and decimate these armies. Okay, and then over here... Oh, wow. Goblins are massing more and more troops to this side. They're pretty determined to not lose Osul over here, but I think what I'll have to do is I'm going to have to pull out and deal with these guys now. If I can decimate these forces here right away, then I can resume my siege. Could use some reinforcements. These guys can provide some aid. And let's go ahead and start building stables here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just build stables here for now. I'm going to put you guys in this fort. And I'm going to send you guys back over to Osten Ethel for now. I might do the same with these guys too. Yeah, let's put you up here. And then send you back to Osten Ethel. There we go. And then you guys will build crop rotation. Hero Shrine. Oh, morale bonus to troops. You know what? I really want that. Let's do that instead. We've got more than enough agents around. Well, we have more than enough culture in this region, so let's get this agent out of here. I think I'm going to send you up this way, because I need to know what the goblins are really up to. Can we expect any further reinforcements from them? Yeah. They're just sending everybody over here. Why aren't the elves doing more to stop them from crossing over from Goblin Town? Like, they control this entire area. This area, they still hold Imladris, and the Dunedain still hold this region too, but they're allowing thousands of goblins to just slip through here towards Osul.
Yes, my lord.
I really wish the AI as an ally was just more reliable.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes, ships ready.
Yes, my lord.
Taking the troops.
Alright, let's get you up to Saloniac. You'll take over as governor.
Honor.
And I might as well get these shield maidens going.
As you wish.
We still have a lot of troops that we're trying to move to the front. I'm going to send you guys up this way instead.
Your will, my lord.
Helm's Hammers, let's go ahead and get you moving up this way too.
As you wish.
Orders.
And this siege equipment, I think we better just start sending you this way as well.
Command. We can go no further today.
Orders. Your will.
Yeah, let's get this catapult moving.
As you wish.
Your will, my lord.
You guys need to go back to Edoras for retraining, and I forgot that I have a lot of troops here that I need to move. So let's go ahead and get all this cavalry moving. Let's get this general going too.
With honor. Making camp here.
Your orders.
Okay, and how are things looking at Tirathoros? Pretty good.
As you wish.
I don't think I have to worry about
With
any
question.
forces from Mordor being across the river, because all the fighting is really taking place here.
Gonna stick you.
I would love to help them take out this Nazgul, but I don't know what other troops he's commanding. So I need to send the spy back down this way.
Have a taste of my blade.
Doesn't look too bad. They don't have any archers, no siege equipment. We just have to worry about these great beasts and Olagai.
Your orders, my lord.
And we still command a very strong host of cavalry.
Yes, my lord.
I think what I'll do is I'll start sending more reinforcements down to them. I can send these 2 units down without a problem. Let's get you moving then.
Camp here.
And I'm not sure why Gondor isn't just attacking this area. They have more than enough troops to actually take it, but they're insisting on keeping it under siege. I have no idea why. But once they do break through into East Osgiliath, it's possible they're just going to flood Ithilien with all of these huge forces here. So with thousands and thousands of troops, they're going to flood Ithilien. They'll even besiege Minas Morgul as well. This could be a significant turning point. It just depends on how fast Gondor can start flooding Ithilien with all these thousands of troops. Because once they do, their forces down here in the south are going to get cut off from their reinforcements. Especially if they can besiege Minas Morgul and actually take it. They'll cut off any troops coming from the Black Gate in the far north. And Mordor will be too busy just trying to fight off Gondor and Ithilien to help out their troops down here. So hopefully they can just take this and really capitalize on invading Ithilien as quickly as possible. Because they clearly have the strength. The numbers are totally on their side if they went full strength into Ithilien.
Your orders, my lord.
But to help out Gondor down here, because we definitely have to make sure that Gondor doesn't lose its footing. If they lose Had Hanor, it's going to be difficult to try to take it back. Because I don't think we can expect any further reinforcements from southern Gondor. Not at the moment.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
So I could take out this Nazgul here. Clearly the biggest threat command-wise.
Taste of my blade.
Or maybe I can help out Gondor against these guys. Oh, ooh, that's ugly. Yeah, the problem is Gondor's armies, they keep relying too much on this militia, and they're terrible at this stage of the game. We need to see a lot more Gondor pikemen, Citadel guards, shock troops. This militia is really just not doing them any favors. They're falling apart easily on the battlefield.
I'm gonna
Meanwhile, we see Mordor. Mordor is consistently sending more and more of their tier 2 and tier 3 units.
have a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah, I think what we'll have to do here, to give Gondor the best chance of success, I think we'll have to eliminate this Nazgul, because despite the fact that Gondor has all these troops across the river, they can't get across because this city, or this town, is under siege. And for some reason, they're not just sending them around the river over to this side instead. They're just insisting on staying there. I guess they'll wait until this town's been captured and then they'll besiege it. It's possible that we're going to lose Had Hanor, unfortunately. But at the very least, we should try to help them eliminate this Nazgul here. I might save this really quick. Yeah, I really don't like our odds here, but
I'm gonna
we may not have much of a choice. We're going to have to start moving in.
stick my blade.
A dependable and beloved general who commands with an iron fist. I'm not sure if beloved is really a word to describe a Nazgul. And these are only temple wards, so not too bad to deal with. The biggest worry I have are the Great Beasts. The Great Beasts will take a little bit of time to take down. Same with the Olagai as well. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. If we can eliminate this Nazgul, that'll definitely do Gondor a lot of good in this region.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage. Attack! The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Okay, so go ahead and get the Riders of the Fold organized. Let's get you guys into your own group as well. Actually, I might just do you three by yourselves. And the rest a separate group. And I don't have any shield maidens. Okay, no shield maidens, so I have to rely on my 2 units of skirmishers to take down those great beasts. Okay, so go ahead and do this. Get you guys organized properly. And what I'll do is just kind of sneak you guys around here quickly. This will be difficult, but I'm confident we can make this work. We need to go out to the Great Beast first, and we need to kill off this Nazgul as quickly as possible, but the Great Beast is a huge threat. Alright, where are my air-raid skirmishers? You guys need to go all the way around here. Start hitting these targets right away. Alright, let's get you guys moving. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving you guys in. We're gonna take out these great beasts as quickly as possible. Alright, we'll just swarm these great beasts with everything we've got. Let's get you guys further into the woods. No, wrong target, guys. Come on, come on. Hit the great beast, hit the great beast. You're hitting the wrong target. You guys are wasting your javelins. Come on, hit the right target. Come on, the right target. Oh my god, why are my javelins hitting the Nazgul? You guys need to get closer. Come on now, get closer. I really screwed up with the skirmishers because they keep hitting the wrong target. You gotta be kidding me. No. Don't use up the last spears. Come on, guys. You didn't get one shot at these guys. You gotta be kidding me. Why is my cavalry being so useless right now? Ah, completely useless. Really beginning to hate those skirmishers. Yep, fall back, fall back. We're not going to stand a chance against those great beasts. We completely cocked that one up. Those skirmishers were our only real means of taking them out quickly. And for some reason, they just kept shooting at the wrong target entirely. So now I have to rely on my skirmishers alone to try to finish the job. You guys need to actually catch up and hit these guys. Getting really, really annoyed with this. I cannot take on that cavalry. It would be a huge mistake. Not that cavalry, great beasts. Alright, fall back, fall back. What is going on over here? What are my guys doing? Why did all of them insist on charging them? Nope, nope, don't charge. Don't charge into them. I don't know why you're doing that. Wasting all of my arrows on these guys. Alright, I gotta really save my archers for those great beasts. They're my only chance of actually hitting them and taking them out. So you guys need to head over this way. Stop messing around. Alright, I'm gonna rely on you guys. How do you even have javelins left? Seriously? Come on, guys. Get over here and deal with them. Skirmisher cavalry is so useless. They never go after the right targets for some reason. Alright, let's swarm these guys. Might get them to run. Come on, come on. No, come on, guys. Get up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. Oh my god. Why are they doing that? What are you doing? Are you routed? What are you doing? Oh my god. The AI is purposely trying to make me lose right now. You gotta be joking me. Why did you run straight through the Great Beast? Why? Trying to get you to do one task. It's like, for some reason, my missile cavalry is completely... Like, I need to refight this battle, because clearly the cavalry is just being so glitchy right now. It's not making a lick of sense right now. They're hardly obeying any of the directives I'm giving them. We're losing our advantage here completely. Alright, I'm going to get you guys lined up. We're going to charge these trolls and get them out of the way, because I'm tired of them chasing us. Alright, go in and chase those guys. Let's get them out of the way. Come on, Urix, run away already. Alright, that was a powerful charge. I mean, that reduced like half their numbers right there. It's pretty good. Alright, fall back over here. Let's get you out of there. Come on, guys. Listen to me. How many of these dang trolls they have left? 4. Come on. We got this. Come on, just swarm them. Kill them off quickly. Yeah, get out of there. I'm gonna refight this battle. This is just getting silly. I'm gonna refight this. This is just silly.
Though defeat is ours on the...
I mean, I'm sure we still could have won it, but I just feel like we're dealing with greater losses there than we should have. And a lot of it is just because the cavalry was acting so glitchy this entire battle. Troops going in the wrong direction, skirmishers hitting wrong targets, wasting all their javelins. Alright, let's try this again then.
To battle! We attack!
Let's try this all over again. Because a lot of things went wrong there that shouldn't have. Instead, we're going to keep the skirmishers front and center. I'll keep you hidden here. I'm going to try to swing around these guys and hit these great beasts with everything I've got over here. Come on, guys. Shooting formation. Oh, wait. They don't have any archers, do they? No, they don't. So we don't need to worry about the shooting circle. Oh, they do have some archers here that we'll have to worry about. Alright, let's have you guys fall back. Yep, let's get you guys out of there. Alright, come on, skirmishers. Be useful this time. Come on. Take out these great beasts. Alright, you're actually hitting your targets this time. Congrats, congrats. I mean, I told you to go in the shooting circle, but you're not listening again, as usual. Alright, you're out of arrows. Just retire. You guys, I told you to go after... I told a bunch of you to come over here and deal with these temple wards, but... glitchy cavalry. Being glitchier than usual. I wonder if that's also the Nazgul's special ability. There we go. Okay, you're actually taking down some of these buggers. Let's do this. Come on now. Come on. Perfect, perfect. Alright, we're gonna get you guys up here really quick. Alright, and these guys are completely separated from the rest of the pack. Let's go ahead and move in on them now, get rid of them. I think we just killed off all their great beasts. So now, let's go after these trolls, see if we can try to kill off a couple of them. Yep, get out of there. Remember guys, just shoot your javelins at the trolls, okay? It's all I'm asking you to do. Alright, I think you just spent the last of your javelins on these guys. That's okay. Fall back, fall back. What is going on over here? I thought I told someone to go after those archers. Yep, you guys gotta get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Where'd the trolls go? What the heck? Where the heck did all the trolls go? Ah, crap! No! Crap! Get out of there! Crap! Crap! Ah, damn it! Dang, those buggers are fast. Alright, I'm gonna hit those guys. Alright, charge right into them, boys. Let's get this done with. Let's kill these damn trolls. No, not you. Let's go over here and really give them what's what. Alright, that was a good charge, boys. Yep, good charge. Fall back, regroup. And you're all charging them. Come on, guys. Alright, here comes the general. Come on, we kill off these trolls, we're in a much better spot. What's... Come on, guys, just avoid skirmish. Avoid melee. It's your ability. It's your directive. Alright. Who else I've got over here? Alright, all of you guys, you're out of arrows. So the next useful thing and hit these temple wards with everything you've got. Killed off all the trolls. Let's see if we can kill off these spears in one big charge. Get the heck out of there. Actually, no. Hold still. Hold still. I'm gonna have you guys fall back too. I don't want you getting entangled with those spears. It's not the right time to attack. Just regroup over there. I'm gonna try to get you guys on the other side if we can. In fact, what I'll do is send all of you guys against this orc band. You can clear them out really quick. I need you guys somewhere over here when you start getting ready to charge at Nazgul. Alright, we completely destroyed the spear
Badly
unit.
bloodied. They have lost half their men. Our men have slain the
There
enemy
we go,
general.
okay.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Alright, let's line you guys back up. Alright, we're gonna start surrounding these guys like the Huns.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Excellent, excellent. Good charge, good charge.
The enemy army flees the field. Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it.
Okay, so at least we got that off the list. Killed the Nazgul. That should give a better chance for Gondor to regroup and not have to deal with an overpowered commander. Perfect. And what I'm going to do, I think I may have to fall back because I don't know if I can really help them out over here.
I'm gonna have a taste of my blade.
Yeah, I'm going to keep you guys over here for now. Just kind of keep you hidden.
Glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Okay. And I hate to do this, but I am going to abandon Dornarhok. What I'll do first is get Theodred out of here. We'll only sell it to Dol Guldur temporarily.
Is there something I can do for you?
I just don't want Dol Guldur to take it back, that's all. So we might as well get some money out of it. Besides, it's draining their treasury to buy all this territory, so why not take advantage of it?
We have no complaints. That is all.
Yep.
Farewell.
So I will get Theodred back over here.
Yes, orders.
That'll give us time to kind of regroup so we can deal with these guys one by one.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
And in the meantime, I'm going to get Theoden moving this way with Eomer.
Yes. With honor.
And we know there's another army from Dol Guldur coming from this direction, but it's not too bad. We can take these guys out with ease. I will need to keep an eye on the north up here to see if we're going to get cut off at all. And I need to get this emissary on the move. He needs to reach Dorwinion so we can have an alliance with these guys.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And I'm gonna have to pull... I may have to pull this guy out. I'm not entirely sure. I don't feel like fighting into the battle this turn. And honestly, it's just the goblins, so I don't think I have too much to worry about. I think I'll just deal with it. It's a lot of numbers, but you know what? I'll just deal with it. Could hire some bandits if I really wanted to.
Your orders, my lord.
I think that's what I'll do. Let me hire these bandits so that the goblins can't get them.
Yes, my lord.
And then I'm going to send you guys out of there.
Stick you.
Yeah. Let's send you guys over here just for now.
By your command, we can go no further today. Orders.
Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. We'll need to see how Dol Guldur is going to respond to all of this. Losing Dorn Narhawk is going to suck, but it's only temporary. We just need to get away from that Doomstack. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll just wander back into the woods. But I doubt that. They're going to chase Theodred. Yeah, and if they lose this region over here, Dol Guldur will have to send more troops back that way, because that means that's another front they're losing on.
A prime position to launch a cowardly ambush if need be.
Oh, they actually won that. That's ironic. Alright, so the goblins are not going to give this up easily. They're going to try to attack us from behind. They can still summon 7,000 troops, but they have no general to lead them. Let me see if I can make this work. I am being attacked from behind, which really sucks, unfortunately. I probably should have repositioned that guy elsewhere. That's what I should have done last turn. I should have repositioned him so I can avoid getting attacked from behind. Alright, now, we have a lot of really good infantry here. Some spear units to work with. I also have a decent amount of cavalry here too, so nothing to underestimate here. I'll keep you guys in a flank over here. Same with you guys over here. Keep the general back here. And I got my guards of the Golden Hall. We're going to keep you back here. No foot archers, unfortunately, but I think that's something we can deal with. We can live without it. Alright, the skirmishers we're going to keep separate. We've only got one unit of skirmishers, but the heavy cavalry and light cavalry, I'm going to keep you guys... I might just keep you guys hidden here as kind of a surprise attack coming from uphill. The only problem is I need to get all of you guys hidden. I don't know why all of you can't be hidden in here. There we go. Alright, that's good, that's good. Let's get you guys on the edge of this hill.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys over here quickly as possible. Yep, let's get you guys into position. I want you guys to come over here. Start getting ready to harass these guys with everything you've got. Actually, I want you guys to move around this way. And then I want you guys to move this way. Oh, and these are swordsmen, not spearmen. Unfortunately. Alright, you guys need to start firing right away. Yep, get out of there. Why are you guys not listening? Come on, guys, get out of there. My god, they're stuck in the shooting circle. Turn it off. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. You're going the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Killed a lot of these goblins so far. That's good news. You know what? Fine. Just do what you were doing. I need this cavalry eliminated. Alright, what's going on over here? Yep, they're coming up the hill.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you guys down this way. Alright, these axemen are doing okay. I'm gonna have to pause this for a moment. What's going on over here? Yep, you guys need to take out that cavalry. Keep going after them. My riders, the fold, I need you to go after this ballista crew really quick. I don't want to deal with any more of those guys. You guys will just ignore those other targets. Hit the warg riders. The warg riders are a huge threat. And then as for my cavalry, let's see. Yeah, I need the Dunlending long spears. Yeah, stay where you are for now. The rest of my light cavalry, might be time to get you guys start charging downhill. Let's go ahead and launch this surprise attack. Big charge downhill. Let's make this work. I'll have the general sent down as well. Let's get you guys moving forward. Oh crap, yeah, don't charge into that. Where are my heavy cavalry? Yeah. Just deal with these warg riders here. Alright, and those guys are fleeing. I'll need you guys to regroup. That was a good charge, but we gotta regroup. Where are my heavy cavalry? What's going on over here? Alright, keep going, keep going. I gotta get my cell swords into action here. I think we better just charge right now. We're losing... Dang it, these ballistas are driving me nuts. Come on, ballistas. Alright, I think we killed off all the ballista crew. Alright. Keep going after them. Ah, crap, my cavalry's in trouble. I didn't respond fast enough to that. Alright, help deal with these warg riders down here, because now my heavy cavalry's in trouble. Problem is, these woods are once again screwing everything up for me. I can't see a dang thing. Alright, I need this cavalry to go after these ballistas. They're firing multiple shots at an insane rate. Alright, you guys gonna have to help me out over here. What on earth is going on over here? Oh, it's the head. It's yeah. This is a more intense cavalry. Oh my goodness, no. My light cavalry is retreating. Yeah, this is going to be a heavy casualty battle. Can we get that ballista to stop firing? Oh my god, no, no. Jesus. And these guys came back. Miserable archers.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Alright, so captain's dead. That's good. Hopefully that's the captain of the much larger host. These guys completely retreated. What is it with this catapult? Hit the enemy, not my troops, for goodness sake. And this is not going to be a wipeout, unfortunately. A lot of these goblins are going to end up getting away. That's the worst part about all of this.
Only half the enemy force remains.
What on earth is happening with my light cavalry? What the heck happened with my light cavalry? I can't see a thing that's going on here. Where's the rest of my cavalry, for goodness sake? You guys need to turn around and help out somewhere over here. Because they're eliminating my cavalry over here. Alright, you guys need to come down and help out over here. I don't know if they still have those wargs running around. I saw a huge pack of them earlier. What the heck are you guys doing? Yeah, we let a shit ton of these goblins get away. Well, that's where the wargs are.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Oh, crap.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his...
Oh boy, looks like the game crashed. You gotta be joking me. What on earth? And of course, the game has to crash when I actually win the battle. I gotta figure out what's going on here, because this game crashing so much is driving me nuts. Okay, folks, I got the game back up and running again. But the game crashing at the end of that battle means I have to refight it. What a bummer.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Okay, let's do a proper save here so we don't have to go through that whole turn.
Attack!
Okay, so let's hope it doesn't crash again. Now I know where the enemy is coming from. Here we go.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Alright, I'm gonna go start charging downhill here. Let's go ahead and get our cavalry ready to go. No, 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 that's a stupid... Ah. God, this screwed everything up again. No. Alright, come on, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's going on over here? Want you guys... Yeah, I want you guys to hit this cavalry right away. I want them completely out of the way. Actually, I'm going to have you guys come up here. And then I had some light cavalry way back here. I'm going to get you guys moving up there. And you know what? I'm just going to start charging my cavalry down right now. Get the two of you lined up. Get ready to start charging. Alright, and this catapult, you're going to start aiming for this target over here.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yep, get back up the hill. What's going on over here? Yep, that looks good, that looks good. I need all of you guys to go after this cavalry. No messing about. Hit them hard. And where's my light cavalry? Yep, I want you guys to hit these ballistas. Get them out of the way. Oh, dang. That's a pretty sweet kill right there. Whew. Alright, what's going on over here? Come on, guys. Hit this cavalry. All of you guys need to hit them. Come on. Go after them. No mercy.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Alright, nice, nice. Kill the enemy general. Very nice, very nice. Let's get you guys... Oh, come on. You're all retreating? Come on. You barely lost any troops. What is this? You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be joking me.
Battle is very much
You
in our
lost like
favor.
10 guys.
Will be ours.
What an absolute nightmare. This is why I need this is why I really need my heavy cavalry. My guys wouldn't be retreating like this. Alright, what's going on over here? Hit this cavalry, come on.
Good tidings.
Alright,
The enemy
killed
general
another
lies
captain.
dead.
Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys charging against these guys over here. Actually, this catapult, you can hit that ballista instead. Alright, a lot of these guys are on the run. Holy cow. Huge success over here. Great job, guys. Great job. We just routed half this army. Great job, guys. Wonderful. Still have half an army to deal with over there, but you did great. Cavalry, unfortunately, just shattered. I need you guys to help deal with these guys over here. Don't let them get away. We're already letting a lot of goblins get away from this battle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My general's gonna be in trouble. Get out of there. Come on, get out of there, please. Get out of there. Don't stick around. Alright, we better start sending some infantry down. The unit routes, of course. Rohirrim cavalry. Only so reliable. What's going on over here? Okay, we gotta regroup our cavalry here and get ready for a massive attack on their flanks. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, come on, be done with this over here. Very good, very good. I don't know how some of you guys still have arrows left. Where's my general? Oh, actually, you guys can cut him off. Come on, guys. Cut him off. Cut him off. Come on. Hit that ballista.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, crap. We're about to be flanked over here. General, get out of there. Okay. We're gonna start chasing these guys down the hill.
They have lost half their men.
Let's go after them now. Alright, so these guys are completely on the run. All we gotta do next is cut these guys off. They couldn't even make it to our main host. That's good. Suffered 19% casualties. I am disappointed in how many goblins got away, but that was kind of hard to avoid. Alright, we gotta chase down all these guys. Can't let a single one get away from here now. Alright, who's standing around not doing anything? You gotta chase down the enemy.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Okay, so the Riddermark cavalry got 416 kills. Followed by the catapult, got 311. Easy killing zone for the siege equipment.
Entering woods and preparing to ambush, my lord. We have triumphed!
Alright, these guys going after these poor hobbits, unfortunately. I wonder why the Dunedain couldn't have dealt with these guys. It's kind of annoying.
Glory, honor, victory! My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
Alright, Mountain Orc Scatter. Okay, now I'm not sure if this is triggering a doom stack from the goblins. I'm hoping it's not. But if it does, then we should be prepared for it. What I'll do here next is, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna build a military garrison. We're gonna go ahead and start getting a bunch of cavalry ready to go. Some more troops from Ost and Ethel. Let's get another spy going too. That'd be great. I'm basically just going to get a lot of cavalry ready in the next couple of turns to get ready for this doomstack. And if no doomstack comes, then I'll just send these troops east, or I'll send them north to hold Ostul. Because I might keep this place. Alright, let's keep taxes high. I don't think this place has a way station. No, unfortunately not. It's got a brawler's pit, but we can destroy that. Okay, and the army's in pretty good shape. The light cavalry, most of them shamelessly retreated, unfortunately, but you guys did a really good job. Yeah, overall, not too bad. We'll just have to deal with one more incursion from the goblins, get rid of them, and then Ostul will easily be ours. I might send you guys up north as reinforcements. I think I'll do that. Let me see if I can do a bit of a trade up here. Yeah, I can send these guys up as a fresh unit, and then you guys can come back to get retrained. Yeah, perfect. And then I'll send you up. And the Riders of the Fold, I don't need to do an exchange there. They're fine. And the infantry is still very much intact, so I'm glad to see that.
Yes, my
Yep,
lord.
and they lost that region as predicted.
Your orders.
But they no longer have a Nazgul here, so
As you wish.
that helps out a little bit more. What I need Gondor to do is... Oh, dang. Yeah, Gondor's gonna have to send a lot more troops now, because they definitely lost... They must have lost a lot of troops trying to defend this region.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm gonna stick you!
And I'm still trying to send down some reinforcements. I think to get these guys down faster, let me see if you guys can actually... Yeah, you guys can make it down there faster. So I'll send... Because who are these guys? Yeah. I'll send down Riders of the Fold and some more mounted archers. There we go. Get you on that ship. And then you'll come over here and join them.
Joining forces, my lord. Ships ready.
Alright, I'll get you guys down here and disembark my next turn. It might be best that I fall back for now, but I could cut these guys off and destroy them. So I think that's what I'll do this turn. I'll cut these guys off. But despite taking the region, Mordor also lost a lot of troops here too. So if Gondor can launch some sort of counterattack very soon, that would be great. But over here, yeah, it looks like that Doomstack is heading back. That's the good news. But now it looks like the elves could be stretching themselves out too thin.
Your orders, my lord.
I don't have a whole lot of troops I can send them at the moment. Oh wait, I have these guys that can help. That's good.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, let's have you back up a tiny bit more. Alright, I'm going to send you guys up here too. And I'm going to send you guys... Yeah, you guys stay in a Drakarn for now.
Yes, my lord.
Eventually, I'm going to start coming back and hit this region again to take it back.
Your orders, my lord.
And we might be at a bit of an impasse here. Because Dolgador is trying to defend this river crossing, but
Yes,
we could avoid that.
Have a taste of my blade.
Let me just send this guy up north.
approaching.
Yeah, because the whole point is to get Airmere around these troops as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
I don't think they have any other troops nearby that could interfere, but the woods are very deceiving. I have no idea what's over there.
Have a taste of my blade.
I mean, if we defeat these guys now, the way could be clear for us to head straight to Darwinian. Or we go this way and try to hit Burf Southis. I don't know how I feel about that.
Orders,
Your orders, my lord.
my lord.
Yeah, I need more spies in this area, desperately. Because I don't know what happened to the other huge Dolgador army that was nearby.
Approaching quietly.
They may have went back up north.
Approaching quietly.
Oh yeah, there they are.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna wait 2 more turns and then I'll take this region back, is what I'm thinking.
Orders,
I could try to send these guys eastwards, but I feel like Theodred needs them way more, because if he's gonna take back this region, he needs a lot more infantry to hold it. And then as for this over here,
Your orders, my lord.
have a taste of my blade.
you know, it's a bit of a gamble, but I think I'll go for it. It doesn't look like there's really anything else over here except these guys, maybe someone else, but I don't think there's going to be a huge army nearby, so I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, what I could do is...
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, I'm going to get you guys over here.
we shall engage. We shall prevail. Yes, as you command. Yes,
Yes, my lord.
yes. We shall
Yeah, let's
continue
get Theoden that way.
my lord.
I'm going to have you guys nearby just to make sure.
Your orders, my lord.
Honor,
And if we need the cavalry, I will send you guys down too. Let me get another spy over here. That would be a good idea. Plus, we can get some more cavalry here.
your will, my lord. My lord.
I can definitely send you guys forward to help out, so let's put you in these woods here.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
I'm going to have you meet up with these troops over here.
Assembling a mighty host.
That way, if this Doomstack decides it's going to head for Aknod Eon, we'll have the help of the elves and a huge cavalry force. That should be enough to decimate these guys.
My lord.
I don't know what these guys are doing. They're heading a little too far north.
My lord.
But I am going to have to send this guy back, because I need to keep an eye on
Approaching quietly.
Lothlorian's capital. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that could be happening here. I'm really hoping the dwarves can take this region, because it'll actually force Dolgador to send more troops here to try to take it back. And I'm going to get you guys moving up north. Actually, wait. Yeah, stick around. Stick around.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Perfect. You can take over governorship here. Keep these people happy.
Your will, my lord.
And how does the construction queue look? Guynard needs a new project. But I think we'll go ahead and build this tomb. Oh, wait. Ooh, I like the archery range. Let's get that. Perfect. Our Think needs a new project, so let's do irrigation. Actually, wait. Mira stables. Ooh, that would be nice. Might do that instead. Let's do that. And then Edoras. Edoras needs a new project here too. So, actually, let's get more red shields. Definitely more cavalry here. There we go. And you can focus on irrigation next. Very nice. Alright, we still have Cair Andros under siege. These guys are sitting around just basically waiting to cross over into Athelion.
Your orders, my lord.
And I'm going to send you this way, because I think I'm going to deal with those orcs over there.
Hiding from the enemy.
We can cut those guys off and completely decimate them.
To battle.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. The cataphracts are going to be an issue. But the skirmishers might be able to take out all of them, if we're lucky.
Muster your
But let's just get these guys out of the way. It's a small force, not a big deal. Less orcs for our allies to deal with. Alright, key to this battle is no one engages in skirmish. Okay? Close combat. Stay away from close combat. Especially in this case. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the Lancers. They took a bit of a hit that last battle. Let's see what we've got here. So, we'll go ahead and get all of you guys moving this way. Just send the skirmishers up ahead because we're going to take care of those cataphracts right away. Very small number to deal with. God, those cataphracts are so dangerous. We haven't killed a single one. Come on, javelin throwers. Hit these guys.
If we continue like this, we will
Yeah,
smash
these cataphracts, they have to be nerfed somehow, because their speed is ridiculous. Way too fast for cavalry that's considered heavy cavalry. Way too fast. Is the game crashing again? What is this? I don't know what's going on today, but the game's just having a real fit.
Yes, my
Alright, I'm not gonna fight this battle. I just don't even feel like fighting it.
Your orders, my lord.
And instead, I'm just gonna end this turn. Well, let me just check up here. Because I still have to deal with some of these annoying goblins.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah, I'll just wait for them to gather up. That's fine. Let them gather up and attack. They won't get very far. Oh, wait, I think I forgot to move my ring bearer. Yeah, let me just do that really quick. I forgot to move him. Alright, where is he? Still down here. Gotta get you moving. Yeah, just keep making your way to Imlandris.
Yes.
There we go.
Continuing tomorrow.
My lord. Your will, my lord. My lord. Orders.
Okay, I think that's about as much as I wanted to do anyways. And just give me a moment. I just need to make a quick adjustment to my AC. Nope. Alright, let's see what they're going to do here. I'm hoping to get just a little bit more help from the Dunedain. Yeah, I think Khazad-dûm is going to take this region. They're basically unstoppable right now, so Dol Guldur is going to be freaking out. I only wish I was able to join them.
The enemy is upon us.
Oh, come
Courage
on.
to arms.
Alright, the caverns are emptied, so the dreaded Doomstack has finally shown its face. Broken and battered, the orcs of the Misty Mountains have suffered defeat after defeat on all sides. Beset by their enemies, their forces lie a mere fraction of what they once were. With less and less holdings to seek refuge in, the orcs of the Misty Mountains call up all from the lowliest of Snaga to the mightiest Catrol. These forces answer the call to arms and seek to stop all who purge the goblins from their mountain holdings, or die trying. Yeah, I think I'll get this horse skill going too. Why not? Okay, so how big and nasty is this Doomstack? Well, first off, let me check what the goblins are doing. So the goblins are retreating. That's interesting. I think I'll wait a couple more turns until they're out of the region.
Approaching quiet.
Oh no, did Gundabad take this region? Oh, crap.
Approaching.
That's bad news. That means they can start hitting us pretty soon. I think we're going to have to keep this region.
My lord. Stopping.
Because we'll have to start taking the fight against Gundabad.
Yes, my lord.
And this cumbersome Doomstack is a lot to deal with. And of course, I don't have any spies nearby to gauge just how strong they are. Best thing to do, in my humble opinion, is to get some of these guys moving away quickly. Yeah, it's hard to say just which direction to go in, because
I'm gonna stick
if we
you.
pull these troops south and they go north, we're not going to be able to send any help up there right away. It's going to take too long for fresh troops to get up there. I think we're just going to have to pull out all of our troops here.
Will, my lord. My lord.
I can move you guys out.
Your will, my lord. Have a taste of my blade,
Plus, I can pull you guys out too.
my lord. I'm gonna stick you.
Let me get you moving over here is what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's get you moving here. And then I'm going to move out all of these guys.
My lord.
If I take you out, how bad is it going to be? We lose a lot of income, but it's not horrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can at least get some fresh troops going. But I need a commander. Somebody to lead these troops. Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't really provide a whole lot of bonuses. His movement points are awful. Governor's duties, public order, reasonable ruler. Just absolutely no morale benefits whatsoever. It's just, yeah, it's just not worth sending him out. This guy is definitely worth sending out. So let's just have you play governor, because you're better suited for that role.
Have a taste of my blade.
I can start sending you out with a bunch of cavalry.
Orders.
But I definitely need to get you guys out of here, because that could be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and merge these troops together.
By your command.
Get all of you guys moving too, because we've been waiting for this moment.
Yes, my lord.
How bad is it if you leave? Yep, we lose a lot of income. But that's okay. They need a commander. So come over here.
Assembling a mighty host.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah, this will be a tougher goblin army for sure. I need to try to get as many troops over to him as I can, so spare no expense.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's get this toughest troops available. I think this is looking pretty decent so far. It's not bad. I can at least get you guys to come back. Maybe. And to save on some money... Yeah, to save on some money, let me get some of you guys into a fort. There we go.
The day is ours. We have conquered, my lord.
Might do the same with you too.
Your will, my lord.
Empire of Ruin and Dol Guldur are finally at peace. And this guy, Oswi, yep, he still has a way to go to Imladris.
We have marched our limit.
I could have him join this army too to help out. And I think I'll go ahead, let me see here. Yeah, we could use maybe a couple more skirmishers. Let me see here. We got 2 mounted archers. Heavy cavalry would be nice too. I think this will be good right here. Let's bring you guys over here, because we got more on the way next turn. I'll get some more of these troops going.
Yes, my
I'll
lord.
probably need to get out of here pretty soon, because I don't know what Gondor's really up to. Yeah, I think I might fall back over here.
I'm gonna stick you.
This is not a good idea for me to take these guys on. In fact, let me go ahead and start merging these guys. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to send you back over here.
As you wish. I'm gonna stick you.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
And then you guys will come down here to join up with them.
Your orders, my lord.
What? Baldred? When did you get promoted? But I don't remember giving you this much cavalry.
Yes, my lord.
Or were you in that boat the entire time?
Your orders, my yes.
Now I'm confused.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, let's put you guys in here. And then you guys will be on standby. I'm gonna put you in a fort over here. Yeah, it looks like the Vardiegs are at war with the Corsairs now. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, I truly do. Because I don't know how well that's gonna go. But I need to focus on Gondor. Gondor needs to push these guys out of Had Hanur and then keep pushing north. These guys just need to take this already. I don't know why they're taking their sweet time besieging East Osgiliath. They could have taken it a long time ago. Alright, can I retrain you guys? Yes, perfect. I'm gonna put you guys in here. Save on some money. Let's build a market here. You guys can start building a guard barracks. Actually, you know what? Crop rotation. Let's do that instead. Let's focus on the construction here. Hornburg has finished that. You can build a tomb. Fangorn Camp has finished the Lord's Hall. Yep. Tidith Anduin needs a new project. We'll have you focus on an apothecary. And Gind over here. Let's see. Let's do a smokehouse instead. And then Entwade. What do you need? We'll do Lord's Hall. Very nice.
My lord. Your orders, my lord. Orders.
Alright, to save on some money, I think I'll put a bunch of you back in this fort over here.
My lord. Approaching.
Yeah, the capital looks like it's safe. No big deal there.
My lord.
And I
Yes,
think
my lord.
Eomer and Theoden come over here and ransack this place this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and make that happen.
Yes,
I'm gonna stick you.
your orders, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
And where's that big army? Where did they go?
Your orders, my
Problem is I need more spies down here because they could have decided to dip down in this direction, go this way. They might still be chasing Theoden. I don't know where he went.
approaching quietly. My lord. My lord. Approaching quietly.
Yeah, I see some troops moving here.
Have a taste of my blade.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage. Pulling back from the walls.
You got troll catapults, a bunch of trolls here. Not a lot of archers. But I know these guys are Khamul Rangers, yeah, but they have very weak defense, so they're not too bad. 205 meters, that is pretty long, I gotta admit. Alright, let's have Eomer deal with these guys. Once we take this place, we'll ransack it, pillage it for all it's worth, and sell it to somebody. Alright, you guys will start over here. Skirmishers, you need to be over here. We gotta take out those trolls if we can. I think you guys might be better suited for that task. I'll bring you over here. Keep all the heavy cavalry hidden for now, because I don't want these guys to know where they are. Not just yet, anyways.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Oh, and the heavy cavalry can deal with them. We're gonna start charging these guys right now. Alright, just go ahead and charge these guys. Completely kill them off. Let's get this done with. There we go. We'll have that guy killed off in no time.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, what's going on over here? Okay, gotta figure out how we're gonna approach this. This won't be fun. Gonna bring you guys over here really quick. All of you guys need to start coming over here. Yeah, they're losing badly. One more grand charge. We'll have these guys on the run soon. Yeah, they won't last very long. Ooh, gosh, darn it.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Alright. Let's get this in proper order here. I want you guys to hit them.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Very nice, very nice. Another captain killed. Plus their only capable general is dead. Alright, you guys did a great job. Go ahead and get lined up over here. Trolls are going to be a big issue, but the ballistas are at least taken care of. Where are my other skirmishers? Yeah, the javelins are just not that effective against trolls for some weird reason. I mean, they can kill Mumikills and Great Beasts like it's nothing, but the trolls just doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, damn it, really? Son of a gun.
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
Alright, I know one heavy cavalry charge would be enough to decimate most of these guys. Alright, perfect. So that troll is basically dead. Alright, that was a good charge.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Told you guys to retreat. There we go. That's the last of the trolls decimated. Alright, this battle's pretty much over.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Alright, that should be enough. 10% casualties. Yeah, we barely recovered anybody. Okay, time to do what we do best, which is a bunch of ransacking. Exterminate the population. Make sure all of this is destroyed. So even if Dolgador takes it back, they'll have to start all over again with this construction. And it'll be a while before they can get new troops out of here. Alright, perfect. Okay, so we need to keep you guys moving forward, so probably best that we move this way. Yeah, we'll just cross this river over here. And then Eomer,
Yes, my lord.
you can start besieging this place now.
As you command, we shall
Perfect.
prevail. Yes.
And I'll sell that to somebody. Oh, Dale took this back. That's really good news. Okay, I didn't think that was going to happen. Dale, I didn't think you had it in you, but you did it. Yeah, I'm giving way too much territory away to Gundabad. I should probably try somebody else. I could probably try selling it to the Vaudiags really quick. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem. If I just have a diplomat nearby. Oh, yes. Great news. Okay. Alright, Vaudiags, looks like it's your lucky day. We'll sell you some territory. Probably for dirt cheap. Yeah, they're bankrupt actually, so they don't have any money. How about just for map information and so forth? Military access. There we go. I just need to make sure that Dolgador doesn't take it back right away. I mean, I don't know if that's going to work out.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, keep an eye on their movements. I want you over here.
Approaching.
We might be able to take this pretty soon.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage. Yes.
Yes.
It's too bad we don't have any siege equipment.
Orders.
That would be
Your
helpful.
orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Orders.
Alright, and this doom stack over here is going to be an issue, but
Your orders, my lord.
I think I'll send Theodred back over here.
My lord.
I'll bring you guys back here too.
Yes. my
Actually,
lord.
just get a little bit closer so these guys aren't too far off.
By your command.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, there we go.
My lord.
Alright, what about you guys? Yep, get some siege equipment over here.
My lord.
You guys will join up.
By your command. Orders. Urging your will, my lord. As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we got a host of cavalry here. That's good.
We're combining forces.
What about you guys? Yeah, let's get you moving, because we'll have a whole new army here pretty soon.
By your command. Orders.
Alright, we'll put you guys up there. I'm really going to need a new spy eventually.
My lord. My lord.
Yeah, let's get some more Dunlending long spears. Why not?
Your orders, my lord.
And we'll just have to figure out where these guys are going. They might head to Khazad-dûm as well. That is a possibility.
Yes, my lord. My lord. My lord.
And I'm going to send you back down and over here so I can get full details on them by next turn.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I should probably start sending as many troops as I can possibly spare up north, because I may have to hold on to Osul for quite a while. I don't know how long, but it's
Yes.
probably best that I do.
Yes.
I am nervous about Gundabad being up here. Yeah, because they have an intimidating army. They will not be easy to take down. I don't really know how well Rohan will fare against them on an open field.
I'm gonna stick you.
I feel like I can decimate these guys by next turn.
Your orders, my lord.
I'll need to stick around here for a little while. Hopefully Gondor will have some sort of... Maybe they'll be able to attack again by next turn. That'd be great.
My lord.
And this place falls in 4 turns.
Yes.
And this place will fall in 7. So I think what I'll do is, I might send all of these troops down south. But in order for that to happen... Yeah, I think what we'll have to do is just start taking this once it's ready.
Marching to war. Siege force reporting.
Because that place has been under siege for a long time, and I need to get my troops out of there, so... I will not renew the siege. When it runs out of food and it has to surrender or sally forth, we will take it. And Khazad-dûm took Fenholm, that's good, so Dolgador is definitely getting its pants kicked. What are they doing over here? I'm hoping the elves will be a lot more active this time. Also, did I have an opportunity to help them out? Because I really want to get rid of that doom stack. I have no idea. Yeah, I think they might be sending that doom stack up north against the dwarves. Yep, get a new general. Holy cow, we are now officially in the red. Oof. I think we may have too many troops on the field. That's the first time. That's the first time since the very beginning of the game. And where the heck did these guys pop out of? Seriously.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, that is crazy. Now we are deeply in the red. The army upkeep is just ballooning out of control.
Your orders, my lord.
As you command.
I mean, we have all the siege equipment made, but we can't possibly attack it because we have no infantry.
Yes, my lord.
Such a disadvantage.
Your orders, my lord.
If we had a catapult here, it would have been extremely helpful.
Yes, my lord.
But I don't think this is really worth taking.
Orders.
Yeah, our financial situation is going to be pretty dire if we don't turn things around here.
My lord. Approaching. Your orders, my lord.
How come I can't get back around here? That's annoying.
Loading the troops into the transport, taking the troops ashore.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, that should save us some money. Come on.
Your will, my lord.
Yeah, we gotta start saving a lot more money because I didn't realize we were falling this far behind financially. It's not good. And the guard barracks. I think the problem is we just have all of these troops that are on the field now. Looks like the dwarves might be able to help us out. That'll be nice of them. But I'm going to move up this way. Yeah, let's move up this way. That way by next turn, we can start pushing up against more the goblins up here. How bad is this doom stack? So we're dealing with a lot of berserkers. The Black Pit infantry, these guys are not that bad. Their stats are, I mean, they look pretty intimidating, but their stats are not all that great. And the Black Pit archers here too. Though they probably have some of the most fearsome designs in the entire game. Especially these berserkers. Plus, these berserkers are pretty darn good. They're not bad. The Hellbirds we'll have to look out for. Oh, and they've got the Flame Wrangler. This is terrifying. Yeah, this is pretty much like going up against dwarven artillery, but even worse. I've rarely seen these guys perform in battle, but they are very powerful. Not to be trifled with. Azog's Defilers, so they have some proper cavalry this time. And Eor Kenston? Guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, he only has so many troops here. We have some pretty tough infantry. We have Guards of the Golden Hall, always reliable. A decent amount of cavalry, but no true heavy cavalry other than the bodyguards.
Yes, my
Yeah, the sooner I take out this doom stack, the better, because this is costing me a fortune to have all these guys on the field. I think I'll put some of you guys into a fort for now.
Orders.
I'm going to bring you guys up here.
Yes.
Have a taste of my blade.
By your command. We have marched our limit.
That way we can get these Dunlending long spears, hopefully, to help us out.
My lord.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, it'll be a while before we can get culture up here. But I'm going to go ahead and help double that every turn. And I really don't know how things are looking between Gundabad and Agmar. I can't imagine it's good for Agmar. Agmar's probably losing this war badly. Yeah, they're losing badly against Gundabad. They keep losing more and more territory. That's why I'm tempted to give this to the Dunedain, so I don't have to deal with them directly. But if the Dunedain take this region, I don't have a whole lot of faith they can actually hold this. Because they already seem kind of stretched as it is. Like, they have to fight the dwarves over here. They took Mithlon, but there hasn't been that much progress from the Dunedain ever since. And if they go to war against Enethwaith, which is a horrible, worst case scenario, hope it never happens, but there's a pretty decent possibility it will happen. And when it does, I'm going to have to pick sides. And I'm probably going to have to join the Dunedain on this one, because if Enethwaith goes to war against the Dunedain, they will win, and then they'll be competing for final victory with me. Okay, so we can at least keep upkeep low for this turn. That's good.
Yes, my lord.
As for Logarth over here, I don't think it's really worth fighting this one. I think we should just keep doing what we're doing, which is just drag troops away and keep moving.
My lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord.
Let's go ahead and get you moving up here, because I need more intel up here.
Quietly. Your orders. What is it you wish to discuss?
Actually, let's sell trade rights. Because you're looking pretty good. Alright, that's considered generous. Maybe 1,500 you'll go for?
It's good. Very well. What else do you have to suggest? This proposal is
Okay. I mean, I knew that wasn't going to happen, but at least we're not looking too far away from their borders. Theoden could actually be there in the next couple of turns, so let's get you moving. And Eomer,
Yes, my lord.
you're just going to end this siege, because I need you to get going too.
Yes. Pulling back from the walls.
There we go. Because I don't want to get stuck in that quagmire dealing with Dol Gulduar's numbers. I'll need you to keep track of these guys.
Approaching quietly, my lord.
And eventually, I think we can start hitting a new target by next turn. Because whatever region we take next, either we'll keep for ourselves or we'll give it back to Dorwinion. More than likely sell it back to them since they can afford it. Oh, and I got a new general here too. You know, that's what's also probably hurting me. All this upkeep over here.
As you wish.
I need to start moving some of these troops into forts again. I think I'm going to focus on... Yeah, let's do crop rotation. And then you're going to focus on building a blacksmith. Yeah, let's do that.
Your will, my lord.
And we need to start putting more troops back in these forts again, because this is costing me a fortune.
Ships ready.
I might destroy this ship, honestly. No, I kind of need it. Because as long as Tharbad is still in Erebor's hands, there's no way for me to move through that, to move across that bridge. It saves me a lot of time to keep that ship there. Just to transport troops.
Orders.
Alright, we're going to have to deal with a massive attack coming our way soon. But no big deal. I'm going to get a lot of troops ready to go here.
I'm gonna stick you.
I'm hoping the dwarves can provide some help. Any help would be appreciated, because the elves certainly aren't helping me.
My lord speaks highly.
Then again, and we are allies with them, so yeah, they're not providing any help.
My lord.
Alright, I'm going to put you guys up here. We need to maintain a large military presence. What about you guys? Yeah, put you in this fort. Save some money.
Victorious. We have won.
And I'm going to send this guy back over here. Now, I don't know what Gondor's next plan is. It looks like they're just kind of sitting tight for now. But with Mordor taking this region back, it means they're going to start pushing the war against the Vardiegs again. Plus, they got the Witch King back, which isn't good. I still think the Vardiegs could bounce back, because they've already retaken some territory from Mordor, which is good. We've given them some territory over here in the west, so they should be doing a lot better now than where they were 20 turns ago.
I am no diplomat, dear friend.
I might send some troops down to help the Vadiags instead. Probably next turn when I can finally get Gondor out of here so I can get across that pass, that river crossing. Ooh. And then up here, 3 more turns until this falls, 6 more until Cair Andros falls.
My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm gonna wait 1 more turn for Dol Guldur, for Dol Guldur's Doomstat to get out of here.
Approaching quietly.
I would fight for your
Oh, the
people as if they
Galathrim
were
actually
the
has some
road.
heavy cavalry now. That's nice. Yeah, these guys are extremely powerful. Excellent stats.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
And I might send a bunch of cavalry into that fort, just to save some money.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my yes, my lord.
There we go. That'll save us a fortune right there. Send my spy... Yeah, we're good up there, but I want to keep an eye on this Doomstack, see what they're really up to.
Orders.
And I don't want to run the risk of going to war with Gundabad just yet.
Your orders, my lord.
Let me just check and see what I can do up here to help Dale. Dale took Thranduil's halls. Dale's looking way better now. That's good. The only question is, can they actually hold on to their new territory? Still got some elven rebels up here. The last of the Woodland Realm. I might help them defend Thranduil's halls. So I think what I'll do is... I can't run the risk of putting troops in here and be under siege. But what I will do is this. I'll send you guys up this way.
Yes. With honor. There is no
That way, if you guys come under siege, I should be able to provide some help right away.
a prime position to
Because Dale looks like it's doing better.
need.
Down here... Yeah, Erebor is still continuing the fight against the Easterlings, keeping them busy. I might play as Erebor next time, because I had a lot of fun with that faction. And I haven't tried it on very hard yet. Dol Guldur has left Orwinian alone. Things are looking pretty steady over here. But I'm hoping Erebor can make some more progress soon. Because the Easterlings are pretty much on their last legs over here. The Haradrim only have 1 more region left, but... I think they already had a Doomstack that was triggered. I don't know where it is, though. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. This might have been it. No, that's their faction leader. Yeah, I don't know where it went then. It may have already been spent. Who knows? Maybe the Corsairs dealt with them. But that is not an easy one to bring down. It's very powerful. Okay. We don't need to do any transfer of troops here just yet. Things are looking pretty good. What I'll do is get a whole new army set up down there too. That way Theodred will have command of the largest army we have so far. Just what he's going to do with all those troops, I'm just not sure.
Well and well met, good friend. We have things to discuss.
Alright, counteroffer. Map information. But I want 1,200.
An extremely
There we go.
Sire.
Those trade rights might help us out a little bit. I think I might make this one the last turn. It just depends, because I need a little bit of a break. Plus, I may not be able to play later on tonight, because I may have to watch my nephews. Parents are out of town, and once again, they're begging me to help them. Yeah, why is Khazad-dûm doing this? You guys are doing great as one big army. They're going to lose that region any moment. Alright, so we got some more money coming in, which is nice.
My lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
And I kind of want to get ahead up here and just see what's going on. I know Dol Guldur could still be chasing us through here.
Approaching quiet.
Oh, darn it. I should have checked on that. It's a little far south, so
Yes, my lord.
I'll send my emissary up here.
As you wish.
Yeah, I think we'll push for Ilanan up there, because Dorwinians should be able to send troops up there to defend it once we take it.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
I don't think it's really worth fighting these guys right now.
My lord.
I need a spy down here. I need way more spies, that's the problem. I don't have enough. Yep, I can send you guys. In fact, let me send you down here as a precaution. Because I gotta know what's happening down here. I doubt anything serious, though, since I gave that region to Gundabad.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, and what's happening over here? I think Dale's got that under control.
Your orders.
What about Thranduil's Halls? Is it under siege? No, they got that under control too. I think I better just stay up here, because I might be able to help them against Gundabad. But that would mean declaring war on them, which won't be fun.
I'm gonna stick you.
With honor. To battle.
Yeah, what can Dale... Yeah, Dale still has a lot of crappy troops here. Yeah, we're not fighting that one. Nope, we're not going to fight that one. Because I'll be doing most of the fighting there. And Erkenbrand does not exactly have a professional army.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's go ahead and start merging you guys together. Because now we've got a new proper army here. I might start taking this back this turn, though it does mean going to war with Gundabad.
Yes, my lord.
I'll really need to keep track of their movements here now.
Your orders. Yes. Yes, my lord. Without question.
Yeah, keep
Yes.
track of all this up
Stopping
here. Oh, it looks like these guys are heading back. Yeah, they're not going to fight us. If only they were close enough. If they were close enough, we can get the elves to help us out.
An honor, noble ally. Orders. As you wish. We have marched our limit.
Your will, my lord. Your will, my lord.
I think what I'll do is... I'll save this for now. But I'm tempted to send a bunch of cavalry up there.
Your will, my lord.
Yeah, because here's what I could do. I could send all of this cavalry up there.
My lord.
Get the elves to help us out if they choose to attack us.
Yes.
Might be able to lure them in here. Because if they attack us, then the elves can help us out. Maybe.
My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, there we go. So if that Doomstack decides it's just going to head up north to Goblin Town, maybe that's for the best, honestly, because then we can just send all these troops up in this direction, And then if war does break out with Gundabad, we're going to have a surplus of troops to march north and take Nokfa Ragla. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do. Also, I really got to do something about all these extra troops we have. This is killing me.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
And I might divide some of these other troops here. Yeah, because we got just too many here. Let's put some in here for now. And I'm going to start putting some of these guys back up here, maybe. Let's at least do that with the cavalry. Alright, and you guys are going to start building a Lord's Hall. That one's going to be done in one more turn. That's good news. And we've got another general here. I'm going to send you up north, is what I'm thinking.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Okay, do I really want to fight these guys now? Don't think it would really be worth it.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my
Alright, Aramir can get there very quickly.
lord.
But it makes more sense for us to hit Ilanin up here.
Yes.
So I'm going to get Theoden's army moving.
Yes.
Oh, we can besiege this now.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Yes, my lord.
And you know what, we might as well just take this. Why not? Got a strong enough army here. My only concern is that Aomir's troops have taken some casualties along the way, so we could really use a way station, or obviously a new town or castle that we can convert to our culture. That way I can get some of this cavalry retrained. Yeah, I don't think Gondor is really going to do anything right now. In the meantime, I think we got to get some emissaries down here. Yeah. Let's continue our conversations with the Vardiags.
Continue tomorrow.
Whatever territory we take, we could start selling to them or to the Corsairs.
Yes.
I don't know what to do with these guys just yet.
My lord. My lord.
But I can't afford to move any more troops at the moment, just because we're already in financial straits. So I had to put a lot of troops in these forts just to save on upkeep costs. Yeah, build a leather worker. Or you know what, build a martial stables. Let's do that. Yeah, we're looking good all across the board here. What the Frank? Love your cam, sir. Thanks, Frank. I don't love how I look in it, but I figured it was time that I showed my face. Oh, there's Dorwinion. Maybe they can help us out. They haven't been on the offensive in a long time. Let me know if you're streaming today, Frank. Would love to watch some more Fortnite or whatever you got going on. I know it's Saturday, so figured I'd ask. Agmar's leader is dead. Ooh, Agmar is really not doing well. They're losing that war. That's the first time I've really seen Agmar and Gundabad really go at each other for that long. Alright, so Def will be streaming later. Great. Looking forward to it.
Your orders, my lord.
Appreciate the support, Frank. Good to have you here, Jade. Yeah, let me see here. Am I gonna hit these guys now? Because, man, these guys really caught up with me. They've been chasing me for 5 turns. But there is a real chance that we can take this now. Let me just save this really quick. Ah, darn it, they retreated.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
It's probably smart that we just retreat from this altogether. Because I'm not really going to stand a chance against those numbers.
Yes, your
Yeah, I should probably get these guys out of here. These numbers are just way too much to deal with. I mean, this isn't so bad. I could take these guys out.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes.
Have a taste of my blade.
I might press my luck here. Because this is not very intimidating. Most of these guys are not going to stand against heavy cavalry. It's just the Warg Riders I have to look out for. Obviously the spears. But they only got one unit of spears. Not that many archers. This one is a bit more intimidating because they got some tougher units here. And heavy cavalry. But if we get rid of these guys now, that'll bring down their strength quite a bit. I think I'll just have to take back Dor Narhog now. I mean going to war against Gundabad, but I only sold it to them just so they can keep it temporarily. That was never meant to be permanent. And where is that Olgador Doomstack? Oh, there they are. Alright, so that Doomstack definitely fought some battles, lost some troops. It's good to see. Oh boy, let's see, what are we doing here? I got too many spies in this area. Gotta start moving them elsewhere. What's going on over here? The elves took this region? Honestly, you would have been better off taking Dol Guldur. I don't know why you bothered the Roscobel.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
Yeah, because I really don't think the elves are going to be... I don't think they'll be able to hold that.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah, they put themselves in a really bad spot. Because now that Doomstack's heading in that direction, so they're going to get crushed. I could try to send my cavalry closer to help them out, but... I mean, it's possible I could assist them. I don't want to get too close to these guys, because...
Have a taste of my blade.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to hide them in the woods for now. I could send you over here, maybe? Yeah, just hide there for now.
Your orders, my lord.
Keep these guys nearby.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm going to start sending you guys this way. There we go. Hello, orcs.
King camp here.
Your orders, my lord.
What are we doing over here? Alright, just have to keep an eye on Gundabad, because they've been kicking Agmar's butt. I was hoping they weren't going to lose that region, but, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll keep you guys up here permanently.
My lord.
Send you guys down south.
Your orders.
Orders.
Alright, it looks like those goblins have disappeared. They're definitely heading up towards Goblin Town. But just in case, let me have you over here.
As you wish. Yes.
Yeah, they're heading up north towards Goblin Town, so we don't have to worry about that Doomstack anymore. Which means, now I have all these troops and you start moving. Alright, and this is my ring bearer, so let's get him moving up. I'm going to have you here just in case. You'll be escorted by a bunch of cavalry. And I don't know how much free upkeep we get here. Alright, let me go ahead and start moving all these troops away. Because we'll need you in the fight against Gundabad soon. This will cost me a fortune in mobilization, but that's okay. I can start putting you guys in here. And then maybe put a couple of you in here. And you'll follow them, because I need more of these long spears.
We can go no further today. Ships ready.
What do I do here? We'll build roads here.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Alright, I think what I'll do here is just kind of swing into Dorwinian's territory. And then when these guys kind of disappear, then I'll come back and try to hit one of these places.
Pulling back from the walls.
Do the same with EUR. We'll just kind of hide out here for now, I'm thinking.
With honor.
We don't have military access with this faction, but it is a friendly faction.
My lord.
So we'll negotiate an alliance with them shortly enough.
Approaching quietly.
Let's see.
My lord.
Yes, my
Orders.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. I definitely need more spies up this way.
approaching quietly.
Yeah, they took that region back, but again, we knew that was going to happen. We just wanted to make sure we pillaged and ransacked the area.
Approaching quiet, my lord.
And then I'm going to keep this guy up here.
My lord.
Keep you nearby. We'll plan our next move shortly enough. This guy's been busy. Okay. And what's going on up here? Yeah, the elves have really... Plus, I'm not sure if Celeborn is up there. He might be up there in Roscobel, so if he gets killed, that's going to be a very bad thing. Because he is Lothlorien's most powerful general. Yeah, they're definitely heading up to Roscobel. They're going to besiege it now. So more than likely, the elves are going to try to fight to defend it, because that's a huge army under siege. I'm not sure if my cavalry can really help them out. Alright, we're still staying in the green. That's good.
Approaching quietly.
Keep you guys moving up this way.
Approaching quietly. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Your attention is an honor.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yeah, I don't think I can get these guys up there fast enough.
Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
My lord, my lord.
It's not looking good for them. It's looking pretty bad.
My lord.
Alright, what about you guys? Yeah, keep heading up north.
Quietly.
Looks like the dwarves could use some help up there.
Fight for you.
Yes, my lord.
But I have a lot of troops here that I need to start moving, so... I think we better start attacking this place now, because they're already getting troops in this region.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Holy cow, Dolgador is sending over thousands of troops.
Stick you.
Approaching quietly.
Alright, so here's a perfect opportunity to help them out. But I need an alliance with them in order to assist them, so... Alright, let's just get an alliance going. I was hoping to do something else to give you one, but... I'll make you a pretty good offer. 15,000 for an alliance.
I accept this.
There you go.
It was all ours. Your orders, my lord.
There we go.
I would fight for your people as if they were.
Yeah, they got some decent troops here. It's not horrible.
I'm gonna stick you.
But I will send...
Yes, my lord.
I'll send Eomer over to help you. Alright, get out of there so Éomer can make room. There we go. And then Theoden, you're going to come over here and make sure this stays under siege. There we go. Alright, we'll help you take back this region, and whatever counter strikes we see from Dol Guldur will assist you. Oh, we could have helped you out over here. Oh, we should have done that instead. Okay. Let's try that instead. I wish I'd seen that earlier. Plus, we don't really need all of our troops to help them out there. Dorwinian's bringing in most of the manpower, so we could send Éomer or Theoden to help them out. I might send Éomer, because he can get out of there faster. Okay, so, need an alliance with Dorwinian. We'll make you a payment of... how about 8,000 instead? Will you go for 8,000?
No, we cannot. Enough proposition. We're happy to listen.
Alright, 10,000. Come on. Go for 10,000. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I will send Theoden over here to help with this siege. Okay. And then good old Éomer, he'll be over here to help out against Dol Guldur. We'll wipe out this army. Still not sure what to do about all of my cavalry. Gondor's being really annoying by not allowing me to pass over here. I need military access. I think that's what I really need, so...
Yes.
Yeah, let me get you back up here. We'll negotiate military access soon enough. Gondor officially took this region. That's great news. But now I just need to get some troops. Like, how is Gondor going to get more troops into Ithilien? I hope they do. They have all these soldiers here. They can't just keep them here in Minas Tirith. Alright, you need to start building an inn. Let's go ahead and increase taxes. Oh wow, we have way too many troops here. Jeez, no wonder why our upkeep costs are just ballooning out of control. Okay, this won't be fun, but we need to get these troops moving. It's going to cost us a lot of money to mobilize these guys. Yeah, it is. That's okay. I can at least get the cavalry going. In fact, it might be better if I take you in this direction. Yeah, let me think about that. Alright, and that Goblin Doomstack should be well out of the way. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about them, so... let's send you up to Imladris. You're now here, and we can talk about destroying the ring. And then you guys, I'm going to put into a fort somewhere. Let's see. Fort. Which fort should I put you in? Yeah, just put you in that one for now.
Orders. As you wish. Your will, my lord. By your command.
In fact, I can put a lot more cavalry back in here. There we go. That should help even out the costs of our upkeep. And then let's just keep you moving north, because eventually we're going to have to start pushing against Gundabad. Because I don't think we're going to get that much help from the Dunedain. Oh, we got a new general here too. We'll have you play governor. Yeah, there we go. That'll help boost our income. Yeah, we need to get a governor in the Hornburg. Every other place has a governor right now, which is good. I need to get this cavalry moving. Let's get all of you guys moving officially. And I'm going to get the Axemen of the Westfold. Red Axemen of the Westfold. Let's get you moving up north too.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Alright, let's go ahead and save this. I think this will be the last battle of the stream, but let me just see if this is worth helping Dorwinion with. Because Dorwinion has a very strong army here. A lot of elite troops, mid-tier units, excellent cavalry. The Vintner Court Paladins are pretty good.
As you command.
Alright, this will be fun. 3,400 orcs. We've got 3,000 we can summon, only slightly outnumbered. How you got the cam today? How's it going? Hey RNG, good to have you here. Let's see, the cam I've had for a long time. This camera's probably about 2 years old at this point. But I am trying to improve my lighting setup because my face looks pretty dark right now. I should have an extra light that I'll bring here from a storage site. So the next stream, hopefully I'll have that light set up so it looks a lot better on my end. Also, I can't help but wonder if I look like an old man at this angle. Overall, I'm not the biggest fan of how I look on the cam, but I figured it was time to get this done with. Some streamers have been asking me for a while when I'm going to do this, so today's the day. Alright, here's Dol Guldur huge army. Get Éomer going over here. I'm going to get you guys moving too. And the heavy cavalry, I'm going to keep you guys just over here for now. And the Dorwinians are right over here to help us out. Yeah, I miss playing as Dorwinion. They're a pretty well-balanced faction. Whether you play as... well, you go in the direction of men, or if you go in the direction of the Avardi, Dorwinion is a lot of fun. And the nice thing about playing Dorwinion is if you can get their economy up and running, they're pretty much like Bree, but with better troops. Far better troops. And certainly far better cavalry. Alright, let's go ahead and start moving you guys down. Actually, I might swing you guys around over here. Yeah, let's swing you guys around over here. I'm going to start getting you guys moving. Yeah, let me do this. I'm going to bring you all down like this. We'll start hitting these archers right away. And then, where's Éomer? Yeah, let's get you guys over here quickly. It's funny, I missed the old BG for them. Oh, what's BG again? Oh, we gotta take out these wargs. Yeah, these wargs are gonna be a big problem. Let's get rid of them. Nice and easy. Yeah, we should be able to demolish these guys. They don't have a whole lot of good troops here. This is definitely not Dol Guldur's best. I might even hold off on sending in the heavy cavalry, because it may not be necessary. Let's start charging in these archers now. I think our archers will be enough to deal with them. If we can neutralize the cavalry, that'll definitely help out Dorwinion. Yeah, let's turn off that shooting circle. I really want to focus on these Warg Riders. Honestly, I think I should just send my heavy cavalry over here now, because they're in a prime position to take out.
goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Alright, we're landing a lot of blows so far. That's good. Got these guys on the run, so Airmare, let's go ahead and send you down this way. Yeah, I'll just have Airmare charge down this way. Let's see how they're doing down here. Oh, they got one of my favorite units here. Elvelyn Hammer Guard. I still can't get over how they kind of look like Roman Centurions. It's a great design. Oh, it's messy. Very messy. But Darwinian's having the time of its life right now. These guys are totally wiping them. Let's go ahead and inspire them a little bit. Send Airmare back. My heavy cavalry is ready to start dealing some blows. Yeah, you go after those guys. Alright, let's go ahead and start launching this charge. Oh wait, I may not want to do that. Yeah, I might just let Darwinian deal with that. Because if I send in my cavalry, they'll get caught in the crossfire of their archers. Can't really risk doing that. Wait, who did I send it to charge? Nope, don't do that. Fall back, fall back. Uh-oh, some troops are retreating. Alright, the Vintner Court Knights are holding. Ooh, I've never seen these guys really up close. Oh yeah, that's a new design for them. They look amazing. I love that design. They kind of look like something out of Elder Scrolls or Skyrim. That's a sweet look. The old bodyguard for Dorwyn was Hammer Guard, and it slaughtered an auto result to the point that Dorwyn never lost in the 1v3 of them versus Rune, Mordor, and DG. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really do miss playing as Darwinian. I might play as Darwinian next or Erebor, but especially Darwinian looks like it's got some sweet new designs here. I've seen previews of these guys, but I didn't know this was coming out 1.83. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, Aramir, let's go ahead and send you down for the charge. Ooh, they might need help back here. Okay. Where's my cavalry? Yeah, you guys took them out. I think we're going to go start attacking these guys over here, because their cavalry's wiped out. So a good charge over here will send these guys running.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, the problem is we haven't killed their general yet, and he's somewhere in this mess. That's why they're all fighting so well. Or so long, is what I would say. I'll start getting my heavy cavalry ready.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost.
Yeah, it looks like these
half their men.
archers were hiding in the woods. Hey Eric, part of me have always wanted to play games like this, but then I don't know if I would enjoy the learning curve. Honestly, the learning curve, it's really not bad. Medieval 2, I would recommend playing the original Medieval 2 first, because I would say there's definitely a lot of elements of Medieval 2 that's really fun to pick up on. But if you start playing Third Age Total War and the Divide and Conquer submods, you're going to realize very quickly that obviously not all the mechanics of Medieval 2 are in there. So I would recommend playing Medieval 2 on vanilla. Give that a try, because I don't think it's not one of the hardest Total War games out there. It definitely has its challenges, but it's not as complex as the more recent titles. Especially if you played something like Shogun 2, or if you tried out Rome 2, or Total War Attila. Speaking of Rome 2, I've been meaning to get into that. I've been a little too busy with this campaign. Between this campaign and Palia and work, of course. Okay, please don't hit my cavalry. Okay, let's get you guys out of there. They're sending in the maulers. Fall back. Thanks for the tips. I haven't played any similar games, just a fan of medieval times and that type of war. Yeah, if you're a fan of basically medieval style games, Medieval 2 is probably going to be on the top 10 list of any reviewer out there, regardless of what kind of gaming you're really into. It's also, to this day, probably the most highly praised of the Total War titles. Plus, it's an old one. This one's like, I think Medieval 2 is probably 15 years old at this point. It could be older than that. Plus, a lot of great things about Medieval 2. One of my favorite aspects is that in Medieval 2, you do have to keep a very close relationship with the Pope, because you can actually launch crusades into the Middle East, Jerusalem, so forth. And if you're popular enough with the Pope, you can actually get the Pope to send armies against your enemies in Europe, which is a lot of fun. Pretty funny. Oh, I just haven't been paying attention. Whoopsies. Why did you guys charge again? Get out of there. I didn't give you that order. Yeah, cavalry's kind of glitchy here. Okay, lost a stupid number of my archers here because I didn't know they were charging into them. I thought I told you to shoot them. Yeah, get out of there too. How did you all charge in there? I don't get that. Oh, and they got some Regent Spear Guard. The Spear Guard has a totally different look. These guys look like conquistadors now. Okay, I think I'm pretty certain I'm going to play as Darwinian again. These new designs are absolutely insane. These guys look like they're about to invade the Aztecs. Okay, let's see. This is going on for a long time. Where is that? Where is their general? He's held out for a very long time. Where the heck is he?
The enemy general abandons his men.
Yeah, where is their general? I still don't know where he is. Yeah, I can't get over how amazing that Spear Guard looks. I've seen previews for the new designs for Darwinian, but I must have missed this one entirely, because I don't recall that at all.
The battle is very much in our favor.
That's
Victory will
beautiful.
be ours.
I would also say to watch some people play it if you don't know military strats all that well. Yeah, it definitely helps. I would just say that when it comes to Medieval 2, it is not the hardest of the Total War titles out there. Certainly not the most complex. But if you watch maybe like a couple people play it, and if you play it yourself for a little while, you'll pick up on a lot of the on a lot of the mechanics very quickly. Alright, these guys are still firing. Does this game allow first-person fighting or no? I feel like I'm semi-competent, but who knows if that works out in application. No, this game is too old for that. I don't think that was even a concept when this game came out. If you're looking for that kind of gameplay, Bannerlord might be what you're looking for, because Bannerlord is a pretty good mix of first-person combat, and you can still lead troops on the battlefield. Obviously not as many as this, but you could lead maybe like up to like 50 to 100 troops at a time, I think. Oh no, that's my heavy cavalry. No, get out of there. Where is their general? Where on earth did he disappear to? Like, doesn't he have a proper bodyguard? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yep. Yep. We gotta catch this guy. This guy was like blending into the grass. Yeah, there he is. Okay, it's just one guy running away. That's the general. Let's get him. Alright. And then the rest of you guys could just deal with these archers, because I'm not going after that. I'm not getting caught in that crossfire.
Behold how our cowardly
Nope, we need to kill the
foe
general.
routs. It's time.
There we go. He's done for. Very nice. Alright, get rid of these orcs over here, and we're done. Maybe get this one guy here. There we go. Alright, that's enough.
This is a clear
Lost
victory.
54 troops. Wiped out over 3,400 orcs. He's trying to be a quiet, sneaky snake, yeah. I was kind of wondering what the heck happened to that general. Almost got away. Alright, now, Dol Guldur is a pretty frustrating faction to fight, because as an evil faction, especially as one with orcs, these guys just keep spamming troops like crazy.
Yes, my lord.
I'm not sure if I'll stick around to help them, though, because they might fall back too, and then I'll be all by myself. So I think what I'll do is just kind of stick back over here for now on the sidelines. Yeah, I'll keep Aramir over there. Keep Theoden over here. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Alright, I think that's about as much as I want to do for this turn, because I've already done everything else. Oh, you need to build something. Standing stones. Let's do that. Replenish that unit. We need another spy, don't we? But I need one over here. So let's get you started. Very good. And I'm going to go ahead and delete you, because I don't need you.
Yes, my lord. My lord. Approaching quietly, my lord.
Alright, everything looks pretty good here. I know Dorwinians had a pretty hard time over here fighting Dol Guldur, but if I can help them retake some territory, then they should end up being a lot stronger in the near future. I think this will have to be the last turn, because, I need to get some stuff done before I leave for Sanford. Speaking of Florida, this weather is just kind of miserable today, but at least it's been raining. Anyone else who lives in Florida knows we've had a dry spell for a ridiculous amount of time. Didn't rain at all in April. I don't think there was a day at all in Daytona where it actually rained. Quite ironic. Oh, the elves got killed. Of course you did, because you stretched yourself too far. Yeah, that really sucks for the elves. It's hard for them to replace troops like that. They lost a lot. But that Doomstack is taking casualties. That's the good news. West Osgiliath rebuilt. The ancient royal western section of Osgiliath has been rebuilt in the glory of its former self, and its walls stand strong once more. Descendants of Numenor have shown today that not all their skill and craftsmanship was lost with the Isle of Elena, and that they stand strong. Soon the city will shine anew as a guardian star of all Gondor. Alright, more Nazgul. Yep, strangers from distant lands, friends of old, you have been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Yep, because we found the ring and we brought it to Imladris, so now they're going to tell us we have to take it to Mordor, or they're going to hide it for us. The nice thing about the ring is that if we bring the ring all the way to Mount Doom, which is not an easy task, and we hold this for about 3 turns, I think, then the ring gets destroyed and all of Mordor disappears. So all these red banners you see here, they'll pretty much be gone. For the most part. Gondor's doing very well. Yep, as I predicted, they are flooding Ithilien with thousands of troops, so we need to go in there and help do our part. I would like to take this. I might just take it now and then give it to Gondor.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, because I need Gondor to start sending troops in there. Let me go ahead and do this first. Let's send a ship up here. And then... it's just too bad I can't get past this dock. Also, RNG, if you're still watching this, are they going to do something about this dock here that's not allowing my ship to go through? I don't know if you know anything about that, but this dock will not allow me to get a mercenary ship up here towards Minas Tirith. Very weird. Alright, what about over here? Yep, upgrade to a large town. This place is growing.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm definitely going to have to stick around over here.
My lord.
Yeah, that Doomstack is losing a lot of troops, which is good, because now they're much weaker. So if I really wanted to, I could just take them out.
My lord.
What about up here? Are the doors okay? Yep, they're still holding on to Fenholm. That's good news. Over here, still trying to get my troops moving.
My lord. As you wish.
Your orders. Yes. My lord.
Yeah, I'll need to start moving up here.
Approaching.
Gotta know what Gundabad's up to. It's very bad to see them this far west.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, so if they come over here and mess with Dorwinion, I'll make sure we give them all the help we can spare. I think I'll put you guys... maybe I can put you over here instead. No, I'll just stay right here. Yeah, I'll stay right over here. That way these guys don't mess with them. And if they do, we'll come to their aid.
Approaching quietly.
Looks like they're sending more troops as well. It might be... ooh, they got the Goldor heavy swords now. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Also, I never had a chance to look at the stats of these Goldor archers. 180 meters, average accuracy. Okay, it's not too bad.
Your attention is an honor, noble.
Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my
We may have to take out these guys quickly. And then I might send Airmare over here to help out.
I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste of my blade.
Alright, what do I want to do here next? I think I might save it here for now, because there's really not a whole lot I can do this turn. Not at the moment. And I sold this to Gundabad, so let me go ahead and save this really quick. Because now I'm just going to go ahead and besiege it and take it back. Yep, we'll just besiege this. There you go. Bugger off.
Yes, my lord.
And we got a lot of troops down here now, so once we take this place, we can definitely hold it. And I may not need these guys to come eastwards. I might have them stay over here just in case, because if Dol Guldur launches some sort of incursion down here, the elves are going to need time to kind of regroup.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
I might send you guys in this direction, actually.
Your orders, my lord.
And since that Doomstack is pretty much spent, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. I could eventually just go up and reclaim Dol Guldur, eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, just stay there for now.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage. Yes.
Alright, so if I decide to take this right now, How bad does it look, casualty-wise?
To battle.
13 troops? You know what? I'll take it.
We
I'll
have
take it.
triumphed. A most noble conquest.
Yeah, we may not want to massacre any more of this population. Yeah, let's just do 1179 for the gold. Repair all this stuff, retrain the cavalry. We'll eventually get this converted back to Northman culture. I'd like to see Dol Guldur try to take this back now, since we have way more infantry.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, I'll go ahead and save this again. Because this is pretty much where I'm going to sign off for the night. Made a lot of good progress. Gondor is doing okay down here. They're holding on to their territory in the far south. The Vardyags look like... Here, I'll just lift the fog of war really quick. The Vardyags look like they're kind of bouncing back. I mean, they were in a pretty rough spot about 10 to 15 turns ago, but now things look way better for them now. They've regrouped, they have much stronger forces in this area. Hopefully they can do well against the Corsairs. I'm pretty sure they're already at war with them. Oh, they're not. Interesting. Weirdly enough, they are not at war with the Corsairs yet, so that might be a good thing. Because they kind of need to focus their efforts on fighting Mordor, which won't be easy. The problem with Mordor is that if they got the Witch King crawling around here with a huge army, he's basically unstoppable. But Gondor clearly has a lot of strength down here to fight Mordor, so things look pretty good for them here. They took Tir Ethraed down here, so that's great news. And then over here, the Dwarves of Erebor are definitely kicking Easterling butt. The Easterlings are down to just their last 2 regions. Let's see if they can kind of finish the job, because what happens is that 9 out of 10 times, if Erebor is doing well against the Easterlings, they'll end up coming in trying to help them out, so it's hard to say if they'll actually be able to destroy them. They could end up getting repelled by Mordor if Mordor decides to send more troops up north. But that may not happen since Mordor looks like it's pretty well thinned out trying to fight Gondor, a much stronger Gondor than before. And then as for Dol Guldur, we still have all this dark green here as all the territory they control, so they really just spread out just like wildfire, completely out of control.
Yes, my lord.
But Dale over here looks like it's making up for some lost ground. They've taken Onazanar up here, they've taken back Thranduil's Halls, they have retaken Esgaroth, so that's really good news. Let's just hope they can keep the momentum going, or at the very least not lose any more territory. And then over here, the Khazad-dûm Dwarves are making a comeback as well. I don't know how well they're going to do up here, because now they're going to have to fight the Goblins and Gundabad. But they're both at war with each other, so it could work out to their benefit. My only concern is if they can handle all these guys, plus whatever Dol Guldur has throwing at them. And then over here, Angmar, another evil faction, ally of Mordor. They're not doing too hot over here. This is one of the very few times where I've seen Angmar just not progress that far at all this entire campaign. I don't think they've ever managed to have more than 10 regions this time. The Dwarves of Eddard Luin are doing a pretty good job. And then the Dunedain are also at war with them. The Gundabad Orcs have also taken a lot of their territory, so they're losing that war badly. Gundabad is definitely one of the worst factions to fight. I'm not looking forward to fighting those guys, because I don't know how well Rohan will do against Gundabad on an open field. Oh, let's go ahead and build this great market. We'll get that done with. I think income is in an okay place for now, especially if we keep this region. I don't want to give this away again. And then over here in the far east where we're helping out Dorwinion, we'll just have to do our very best. But
Yes, my lord.
I'll have a hard time trying to get more troops up here unless I can capture some town or city that has a way station. Alright guys, so before I take off, let me see if I can do a raid really quick. See who else is playing tonight. Okay, so I think I found another channel up here that's playing some classic Medieval 2. I think it's pronounced Lil Pelio. Let me just do a copy and paste really quick. Okay guys, I got a raid set up for Lil Pelio. He's playing some vanilla Medieval 2. Hope you enjoy it, and enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world.